Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, I would like to talk about cache-augmented generation, CAG. We already know about RAG, right? I already talked about RAG in many of my previous videos. I already uploaded one separate tutorial video for explaining about RAG, retrieval augmented generation, and I did a YouTube live for talking about RAG, and I did free webinar to explain about RAG, and even I will be explaining about RAG in my tomorrow's Gen AI webinar. Okay, so RAG is very important thing. We need RAG, retrieval augmented generation, to handle the shortcomings of LLMs, large language models. That I already explained. Just I will give you some overview. Because that the LLMs are prone to hallucination, and they lack private information, and they lack latest information. So because of that things, we need some mechanism to use LLMs in effective way, basically just to improve their reliability, so that we can use in commercial setup also, right? So that is the purpose of RAG. So in that case, we have a lot of different things in the RAG, like agentic RAG and graph RAG. A lot of things are there. Similarly, CAG, it is one approach of handling that kind of issues. Okay, so basically, in case of RAG, we have to retrieve the context information, right? But in case of CAG, cache augmented generation, we will be giving like entire data as context information to the LLM. It is becoming possible because of the increasing context window limit of the latest LLMs. Okay, recently Gemini has more than 1 million tokens of context window, right? So that is enabling this kind of technologies. So these kind of technologies, people are coming up with this kind of technologies named as CAG. Okay, but if you say it in a simple way, it is just sending all the details along with the prompt. Okay, instead of retrieving specific detail, we are going to send it all the detail. But only thing is, we have to create some we call it, they call it as KV cache. KV cache means, in the sense, key value. Instead of keeping data in the raw format, at one time we have to create convert the data into key value kind of stuff. Maybe it can be question answer or some kind of data arranged in a structured way. Okay, that will be in the cache in memory, and that data will be sent along with the user query as prompt to the LLM. Okay, that is the key thing about cache. Okay, so fundamentally it's sending all data, but only in specific format to reduce the size of that data, right? That is the thing. It is becoming possible because of the increasing context window limit. Okay, but whenever people are talking about CAG, everyone is giving some kind of different things. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that. So I asked that question here in that IBM's tutorial video about CAG, but they explained in a simple way. Whatever I explained, that is what they also mentioned. But just to make sure that I asked that question, but I haven't got answer. Like how to implement CAG? Is it just creating a prompt with external data, or does any specific step need to be followed? Like that I asked. Okay. But I understand that we need to create KV cache. That is okay. Other than that, say for example, specifically I asked it if LLM, how LLM will behave for the next query. Will it remember the previous data without the need for resending the context history? If it is remembering, how it will behave for multiple users in case it needs specific steps like fine tuning? How does it differ from fine tuning, right? So basically, my question is whether that cache it's stored in entirely out of LLM, or whether LLM has any role in that. Okay, if entirely outside of LLM means it's just a normal prompt, but with ability to send all the details like context information. I mean, okay. So that question I asked, and I haven't got any meaningful reply here. Okay. And but from that video and this research paper, everywhere it is very simple. Just we have to create that in-memory cache of that knowledge source in a KV cache format, key value pair. Okay, and then we have to send all that data. We have to take that data from cache, and we need to send it along with user query to the LLM. That is what my understanding. Suppose if there is any other different thing, just let me know through the comment section. Okay, and anyway, this approach is not that much good. Okay, well, there are two things that I mentioned here, and a lot of people agreed by upvoting it. 21 people gave thumbs up. That means, like, let me read it. Dumping huge amounts of data on LLMs as they have a huge content window may not be a good approach. I heard that LLMs will work effectively only when we provide smaller, highly relevant data, even though they offer a large context window. Okay. Though technically it is possible to send a large amount of data, it doesn't work well if we do in that way. Okay. That is what my understanding. But one person is saying that not anymore. Gemini 2.5 has 83% performance when it is using full 1 million, right? But I don't know whether it's right or not. But it's based on the which domain or what kind of information. So basically, the fundamental thing is that LLMs will be working fine with relevant context information. That is a fundamental thing. Okay. If you have different thoughts with the reliable sources, just mention them in the comment section. I may update according to it. Okay. So as of now, my understanding is in case of CAG, we need to just prepare convert the source into key value pair kind of data and put it in memory. And we need to take that entire data, that KV cache data, and send it to LLM along with the user query. That's it. The next time also we have to do the same thing. Okay. So that is what my understanding. If there is anything, any part involving from LLM means, just I mentioned that in the comment section. Okay. But the advantage is obviously it will be very fast, right? That is okay, because it is completely avoiding that retrieval process, which introduces a lot of latency, right? So that is the key advantage of this CAG, cache-augmented generation. But again, as I said, if you send all the details, it occurs that performance may not be that much good. That is what my own understanding. But you may be having other opinions, and you can share your thoughts, and it is better if you provide some kind of reference for your thoughts. Okay, thanks. Bye.